Hey, Cool Bean. I think I need to turn the fan off of me a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Get to see Grandma. Still ain't got it hung up. Hey, everyone. Welcome to chat. If you will, tap share. If you're new in here, please make sure you follow. FYP me, send out those heart me's. Hello, Regina. Hi, Angelica. How's everyone doing? Today is Wednesday, isn't it? If I'm correct. Just a second, make some notes. We are going to talk about a couple things, guys, before we start this chat, but I want to get some people in here so we could talk about this. Hi, Angelica. If you guys will, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. Tap and share, tap and share. Hi, Diane. Everybody stick around. We're going to do the free reading draw giveaway here in just a minute. But before that, we're going to talk just a little bit. About some stuff that's been going on the last 24 hours. Because I just want to keep you guys safe. Okay. Keep tapping and sharing. Hi, everybody. If you're new in here, put a yellow heart in the chat so we can welcome you. Hi, Tiny. How are you? We are a laid-back, fun little group in here. Yeah, I'll wait just a little bit. Oh, you are new, Tiny. I didn't think I recognized your name. If you don't mind, follow me. I've been doing readings for about 15 plus years. Yeah, I am Gina. But just recently joined TikTok because Spirit told me to get on TikTok. I'm not. And that was probably January that I did that. Your sister sent me to my page. Awesome. Word of mouth is how it gets around. Who's your sister? Keep tapping and sharing if you will. Make sure you follow me. That's kind of the topic today, so you don't get scammed. Make sure you're following me. Turn on those notifications. Karina, okay. Seems like I call that name, but I can't really for sure. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the likes. The first reading, obviously, I always do a little contest of the day, the first live of the day, where we do a number thing and somebody wins a free reading. After that, they are going to be, we'll go with 30 today for this morning. Mods will put that information up there here in a minute. Porcua or something on TikTok. Okay. Yeah, good price, $30. Hi, Tara. Welcome. Hi, Mandy. Mandy, if that's really you, do something in chat so we know it's you. If not, we're gonna, that way we can block. There, that is Mandy. Okay, it's you. Oh, goodness. Okay, guys, what we're going to talk about, I'll get started on it a little bit. Obviously, we've had, and it's very common on TikTok, for scammers to get your information out of, well, not really get your information. They just message you if you're in lives. Not only mine, everybody that goes live. It don't matter if you're a medium or not. They'll try to hack you. So, here's the thing. The first thing is make sure you're following me or anybody that you go into their lives. We cannot control all the scammers. We try as much as we can. Hi, Carla. We try to watch for scammers the best we can. But sometimes you just don't catch them. Well, we had one that just went loose on everybody the last couple days on my friends list. So there's really nothing you could do other than, first off, I would never message you ever. And I definitely, even if I, for some crazy reason, did message you, which I wouldn't, I would not ask you to download other sites and send money, okay? We had some people the last 24 hours that actually sent money. They're very convincing. They are so convincing that it's, me or whoever else you're following. But no medium is going to message you first and ask all that stuff, okay? And all these things that they want you to do, for your loved one to make sure that they're safe, it's all BS. Don't believe it, okay? One of the ways, because I even fall for it, people that I follow, I'll get a message from them, I'm like, that's a weird message. Kind of try to keep track of well, here's what I do. If I get somebody that messages me and it's very convincing, I'm like, is this them? Is it not them? I always make sure I back out of the whole conversation. I go back, click on the list, say if it was me, come back, find my actual page, know it's my page, look at my followers, okay? My followers, well, right now, because I don't have too many followers, either way, base it off that following list. If it don't match up, block them. Or message me, and I'll let you know if it's me or not, but you just got to just double check everything. Just don't send. I'm never, ever going to ask you to send money, and I'm sure as hell not going to ask you to download Double. No. Double. Go lay down. I'm never going to ask you to download a different site or to buy Apple cards and put money on it. That's all scams, guys. Okay? So I just want to make that clear. Just make sure you're following me. Make sure you turn on those notifications, and that will help cut down. Okay? Also, go look at my information, like where payments are made. All my information for payments is PM Deb Craig. Okay? It's got to say that, this and that. But yeah, and if you have any questions, wait till, like Regina says, wait till my next live and ask me. Okay? So I just wanted to cover that with you guys, because we feel bad even though there's nothing we can do about it, but still we feel bad, Angelica, I wasn't going to call you out, but yeah, you were one of them. But luckily they did message, even some of my family. So I knew yesterday. So yesterday morning I started reporting them. But if Mandy's still in here, you can ask her. It don't matter how much we report them, how much you report them. They're just going to make another account. That's all there is to it. So it really falls back on, if you're on TikTok, you got to be very cautious about stuff like that. So I just wanted to make sure you know that I would not request anything from you. You are the one that's got to contact me, okay? Oh, I know. I went and looked at their page. Because, see, they block us. The ones they block us. We can't even look them up. So I go and look on, somebody else's phone, and there they are. That type of thing. Yeah, they had all my videos, everything. But that's going to be, I'm telling you, even if it's not mediumship, it's going to be anybody that does lives. They'll eventually get into them, So, now that leads me to the next topic. The reason you see, and I usually don't say this too awful much in my chats, the reason you see a lot of other chats say, don't put information out there, this or that, don't put personal information in the chat. It's because we're trying to protect you, that type of thing. They see your stuff that you put in the chat, they'll go and message you, hey, your mom, your dad, So we definitely, I've decided that we'll mute just for 5 seconds. We'll erase your comment if you put personal information in there. Just for 5 seconds. It's out of love. It's not out of like trying to be controlling or anything like that. We're trying to save you is what we're doing. So, and don't feel bad if you do it. I even still go into other chats and I'm like, why did I just put that in there? You know? So it's very easy to forget. So if you get muted, it's only for a couple seconds so we could delete your personal information out of chat. So we got all that out of the way. I think I covered just about everything on that. Thank you for the follow, Barb. Okay, let's everybody put some sort of emojis in the chat, FYP. And that way it'll get thrown out there hopefully a little bit. Share some more. And then we're going to start the giveaway. And then after that, the readings will be $30. I love this life. Love that. If you're new, put that yellow heart in there. And we can all welcome you to this chat. Yeah. We're a very laid back crowd. We're goofy in here. Life's too short, isn't it? To not be silly. I really wanted to get on yesterday. I ended up hurting my eye. I have no idea how, but it kind of cut it, but it's fine today. So I ended up, I couldn't even see anything if I wanted to go live. Yeah, the list will be open. Oh, welcome. Okay, guys. Mods, I don't want to mute and remove people from chat unless, obviously unless we know 100% they are scammers. What I do when I mod, I will sometimes go to their profile, and if I'm questioning it, I will tag them and say like hello or this or that, and then I give them about 5 minutes to respond, and then I kind of go off my gut feeling after that. So, because they just sit back, but there's a lot of people that come to chat and they just want to sit there and not say nothing. So just use your best judgment. You guys know how that works. Hi, Princess. Okay, guys, we will go ahead. Are you guys ready to get this contest going, the free giveaway? Yeah, you don't talk much. But as long as, I don't know. If, okay, sorry, I was reading something else. But yeah, a lot of us, like Regina that comes in a lot, we know she's not a scammer, this and that, but if you have 0 followings and this and that, just throw a hey out there. If you're a quiet watcher, sitter person type of that doesn't talk much, and we'll make note of that and know that you're not a scammer. Okay, does anybody have any questions about everything I just covered? Just be careful. I mean, not only in my chat, but everybody's, okay? No, we will never message you. A medium will never message you. They shouldn't. And if they do, they shouldn't be. Let's put it that way. Okay, we got 18. I'm going to get a number. Okay, how this works is we don't put any numbers yet, okay? What I do is I do a number pick, and whoever picks the number first, the chat's going to start rolling through. I won't see it every number. Whoever gets it first is the one that I see that gets it first is the one that will receive the free reading. Oh, Moon and Sun, I'm sorry. Our fur babies. Make sure you put something out. Wherever she was last seen, put something out. Put a kennel out, something like that. I'm a big animal lover. With, like, your clothing or something in it. Or food, Okay, we're going to do the drawing. Don't put any numbers in yet. Actually, you can go ahead and start putting numbers in between 1 and 35. First one that gets the number right is the first one that gets the free reading. Okay, you could stop. You could stop. Somebody got the number. Somebody got the number. Katie, it was number 11. Number 11. Number 11. Awesome, Katie. Congrats. But listen, just because you didn't win the free drawing, just know that sometimes Spirit will pull me towards certain people. So don't leave the chat. You never know when they may say, hey, talk to them a little bit. Katie, you still haven't figured out how to come up in the box. So let's try to walk you through it just a little bit here. The blue and pink guy right here. Do you see that? Is that where he's at on your guys' screen? Either that or he'll be right here. Hit that and request to come in. Hi, Joe. How are you? I haven't seen you forever. Make sure you're tapping and sharing. Tapping and sharing. Yep, it says guest. Yep. I am good. I'm good. Hanging in there. Okay, can somebody that's better, Cool Bean, can you help walk her through this? Cool Beans. She's a little younger. I think she kind of understands. But Jojo, if you know how to tell her too, you could tell her. Whoever knows how to tell her, but keep tapping and sharing, tapping and sharing. The hold on a second. Readings are after this are only $30 today. Hi Diane, hi Solly, I see y'all in here. We are cracking down on them scammers today. So if you are not a scammer, can you please put a green heart in chat for me? A green heart. There's Tanya, she's not a scam. There's Jana, she's not. Solly, Joe, Jojo, Sylvia, Diane, Bobby Joe, S. Nichols, Rachel Rhodes. These are the ones I'm just wanting to double check on. Melanie Smith, could you put a green heart for me? Screwy, Screwney, Darlene Pills, can you put a heart in there for me? Pretty Lady, Hannah, Tay, Petunia, and that's it. Katie, you got it. Hi, Allie. Make sure you guys are following me. I will never, ever, ever message you first. Okay?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You figured it
Yay, I
out.
got it.
Awesome. Okay. Let me explain. I think you have seen me do readings before, so you understand how they work.
Yeah.
I'll explain it for those that are in chat. Okay. So how this works. First off, my name is Debbie, Deb, whatever you want to call me. Hold on just a second, see who else is requesting. Oh, it's Gina. Like, oh, last leg. She always accidentally hits the wrong button. Okay. My name is Debbie. I'm a medium. I communicate with your loved ones on the other side. How I do that is I get a memory, thought, vision in my head, put it out there for you. I write everything down on paper. That kind of helps me tell the story that they're wanting to tell a little bit. there's usually never any huge message, okay? There's nothing huge. Their main thing they want to do is let you know that they are perfectly fine on the other side. They're still around you and still aware of things that go on in your life. They'll talk about memories of the past or current since they passed, stuff like that. Um, it's best just to kind of get going, get started, and you see how the reading takes place. With the live readings, I do prefer that we do a direct read, okay? Which is you just tell me the relationship only. Hi, Lisa. The relationship only. You don't have to tell me names, nothing else. Just the relationship. Mom, dad, aunt, uncle, neighbor. It don't matter. Whoever you want to connect with. Now, that doesn't mean that that's the only person that'll come through. Usually, 9 times out of 10, they do bring other people through or at least acknowledge other people on the other side with them. Hi, Melanie. There you are. You're not a scammer. There you are. Melanie's real, everybody. um, your biggest job while getting read is just to answer. It's okay, Melanie. Is just to keep your responses to yes or no as much as possible. Okay. Sometimes spirit will be like, yeah, we could talk a little bit more about things. And if so, they let me talk about it. And we kind of have more of a discussion a little bit. But I prefer yes or no responses as much as possible because that way I'm getting all the information from the other side, not from you. Okay. Sure, I'm missing something, but the best way to do it is just to start the reading and you guys see how it works. Okay. Sometimes it's very common for us not to understand like some at the beginning, but they always usually come back around and they make sense and help us understand who was the first one to come through. Okay. Okay. Also, you are more than welcome to screen record your own recording if you want, or use pen and paper, write stuff down. It's your reading. You could do what you want with it. And so, okay, Katie. So, do you have any questions about
Nope, I do not.
Okay. At the end, I always allow whoever's getting read to ask whatever questions they may have after. Okay. Okay, Katie, I'm live. Today is the 8th, right? I don't know, 8th or 9th, something like that. Okay, Katie. While you're in chat, if you don't mind, keep tapping, sharing. If you haven't followed me already, please make sure you follow me. When I get to 1,500 followers, I am going to do a little fun little deal with you guys. So, okay. Let me see. Is that everything? Whoa. Okay. Who would you like to connect with, Katie?
My Papa Bill. So
Papa?
my grandpa.
Okay. Alrighty. Papa Bill, right off the bat, he wants to tell me September. Is there a reason he would be acknowledging the month of September? Birthdays, anniversaries, death date, maybe he got sick, something.
No,
That's
nothing in
okay.
September.
That's okay. If it's not September, sometimes they are trying to tell me the number 9 because it's the 9th month. Does that make sense? What I'm trying to, you know how readings take place. So I would accept September or the 9th, 9 years, 9 months, 9 weeks, or the 9th of a month. Has he been gone 9 years? Something like that. Okay. Let me see what else. In the middle of all that, he's sometimes the energies come in very wired, and that's okay. He seems just a little wired, a little hyper. They're just excited to connect as we are with them. He did make me go up really quick and draw a horseshoe. Okay. Now, it's fine. Maybe it's not a horseshoe and I'm misunderstanding it, but what are you trying to say? Is there a reason he would show me horseshoe? I think this is somehow directed towards luck. You know how horseshoes represent luck. I don't know. I want to make sure that he didn't always have one hung above his door or anything like that. That was just a quick sign he gave me and had me draw. So I want to leave that on there. You can make note. Maybe it's something.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll definitely make note.
Okay. Let's calm down so you can talk to me good. Okay. Let me see what he's going to say. I thought he was getting ready to come in with a C name, but then he changed it to L. Okay. So I would accept either one of those, C or L, or if it's a CL name, like Clancy or Clara or something like that. Is there a SC or an L name that he's trying to acknowledge?
Mm,
This could be first or last names. He's so, it's like he's trying to get everything organized over there. He's like showing all this. I'm going, what are you doing? Just talk to me, okay? Okay, hold on just a second.
did you say SC or L?
Yeah, so he started with the C, okay? So
Mm-hmm.
C's, S and C's have the same sound. So it could be S or C there, okay? And then, but then he also flashed me really quick because he's kind of a little bit hyper excited.
Yeah.
He also flashed me the letter L. Now it could be Larry, Lois, Helen, Ellen. It's just got that very strong L sound in it, okay?
Okay.
Do those letters make sense of why he would show me that?
Well, the SC, I was thinking my uncle Scott, who would be over there with him.
Okay,
Nothing for L.
that's fine. That's fine. Okay.
Well, actually, his mom's name was Helen.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he goes like that. Like there we go. I'm like, okay. Um, I do keep getting, and this ain't me. I keep getting like an irregular heartbeat or a racing heartbeat or something like that. So I have to ask, did he or his mom or Scott have a heart issue?
No.
Okay. If not, sometimes with the racing heart, they're acknowledging somebody with anxiety going on. Is somebody struggling with anxiety or just
Oh, I
have
struggle with anxiety. Yeah.
you do? Okay. That's what he's just acknowledging. He's aware you do. Okay. Um, did you? Okay. He's bringing attention to my mouth. So he either had, what are you trying to say here? Is he trying to acknowledge teeth? Did he have an issue, a mouth issue, or did somebody recently have a mouth issue or dental work done?
He had oral thrush pretty bad right before he passed away, but my daughter also has an appointment tomorrow with a
Oh,
pediatric dentist.
okay. Just his way of letting you know he's aware, still in your life, know that's going on. Okay. Just little things. Just they just do little things to let us know they're still around. Okay.
Yeah.
He goes, "Be careful driving there." And I said, "They don't ever tell me like future stuff." So,
Yeah.
and he just kind of laughs a little bit. And I heard, I think he probably told everybody that, like, if they were leaving, be careful, which is, generic, I know. But I think he probably was one who was like, be careful on your way home, that type of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Who had the stroke? Stroke or aneurysm? He's making this eye
Mm,
feel a little bit off, and then he shoots something like a spot in the brain. Now, that's they've been kind of changing up that sign a little bit, so I'm not sure. But I want to make sure that he's not trying to tell us somebody he's with on the other side that had a stroke or a spot on the brain or an aneurysm, but it's eye related. But
I mean, the only person I know of that's had strokes is my grandma, who is still living, and it's not, it's on my mom's side, and he's on my dad's side.
okay. Yeah, because he keeps pulling them back over there. So let me. Okay. Was there anybody that had. Is there somebody that has a droopy eye? It's just like a little pin mark. Like right here. He's doing this. What would that be? Did anybody have like a brain blockage that he would be bringing up? If not, it's
No.
okay. Make note of it. Sometimes when we're sitting in the box, we don't remember certain things. Um,
Yeah.
brain eye. Like I feel like it's stroke related because like if you have a stroke, then your eye kind of won't work right sometimes. That type of thing. Okay.
I mean, my Uncle Scott was blind, but I don't know
Oh,
if that would.
okay. Might be what he's talking about. Let me ask you: is there a 27 or a 72? Reason he would acknowledge that?
Um,
Somebody could be 72 now if they were still here. Somebody was 72 when they passed. Um, somebody was 27 when somebody passed. Somebody is 27 now. How old? Okay, no, not. I don't want you to tell me, but I just want you to rule out like Uncle Scott wouldn't be 72 now, or Scott wouldn't.
no.
He's an uncle. Um, he didn't pass when he was 27. He wasn't born in 72.
Let me see here.
Okay. And then also, if that doesn't fit, then we break down the numbers some more. He could be talking about June. No, I'm sorry, that would be July and February. Or he could be talking about July 2nd or February 7th. That's why I don't like numbers. They love numbers, but yeah. Any of those make sense.
No.
Okay. But here's the thing. He just said add them together. I said 9. He goes, now look back. The very first thing he said was 9. So I think he's trying to get across 9 to us here. So let's really stop and try to think of this. Was he one of 9? Does he have 9 children, 9 grandchildren? July 9th, February 9th. Really, really try to figure out what this 9 is that he's talking about. Look into it a little deeper. Has he been gone 9 years? Did he pass on the 9th? Was the service on the 9th? I really think he's just really trying to get this 9 out there. Was their anniversary in September on the 9th of a month? That type of thing. Okay.
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 And my Uncle Chris, who was also his son, died in September, so maybe that's.
Okay. Okay. Well, first he originally told me September right off the bat. Remember that? And then I said, okay, as we talk about the 9th. So I think what he's trying to do, he's trying to let you know everybody that's over there with him. Okay.
Okay.
Now I do want to back up just because that all made sense in the beginning, even though it didn't at the time with you. It didn't. Does the horseshoe or the letter U or luck? I don't know why I keep wanting to say luck. Does that fit with? Hi, Angela. Does that fit with that his son somehow?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay. And because horseshoe does fit with horses, obviously, I want to make sure that horses is not what they're trying to get across to me.
Yeah, no horses.
Okay. That's okay. We will not get stuck on that with him. Okay. He's still very active over there? Was he that type of? Was he just an active guy in general? Because he's still just like all over. Either that, or he was one that felt like he had to keep the family in order or something like that. Which a lot of guys don't, but I don't know. He's just like still all over. He's just like a little busy bee going on over there. Okay.
Yeah, I can kind of relate to both of those things.
Okay. He was like showing me himself, but then he backs off of it. I'm like, are you trying to tell me like you had treats for him? Like a lot of grandparents will, have something in their pocket for him. But then he says, no, no. He goes, I taught him. I gave him a better gift. I taught him life. Does that make sense to you? Taught him,
Hmm.
taught him,
Not really. I
like
don't know what he
like
would
he
be
gave,
referring to
instead of
there.
giving like gifts or candy, he would give you advice. That's what I'm feeling like. More advice than anything.
Mm,
I don't
yeah,
know
I
if
mean,
he
sometimes.
worded it like that, but that's what he said to me.
As we got older,
He
he would
says,
give
I'm like, what?
advice.
Okay. He kind of chuckled and he said, even if it wasn't wanted. And I said, this really ain't resonating with her. So why are you saying this? He says, because life lessons are more important than gifts and like candy for parents to give. And I don't know why he's saying this to me. Believe
Okay.
me, I if I wanted to come up with something to blow, it would be something better than that. This is just what he's telling me. Okay.
Okay.
Um. Okay, Grandpa. He kind of holds his stomach. Is there a reason he would hold his stomach? Did he have stomach issues? Did he pass from something related, stomach related?
Mm,
Or is somebody going through stomach issues now?
I mean, I have stomach issues.
Okay. Well, here he goes, giving advice. He says, lay off the cheese. Now, I don't even know if you even eat cheese. I don't know. I don't know if he's trying to say you're lactose intolerant or if he's actually trying to tell you what your stomach issue is. Dairy. I don't know. Does it make sense? Hi, Tanya. Does it make sense why he would say that to you? Is it dairy related?
Well, yeah, I had my gallbladder out, and ever since then, dairy doesn't agree with me.
There you go. Okay. It's just him trying to. You go, see, like that. Advice. They don't really want it. They don't ask for it. I'm just letting them know. I'm like, okay, I guess. I don't know. Hi, Moon. Okay, Grandpa, give me some better information here. He's showing me stuff up in the air. I thought he was going to show me a kite, and then he backs up from that. So let me ask you, have you has she seen something? Have you seen something in the air that you thought was this a sign from him? Or did you guys release something in honor of him? Or I mean, did he like flying kites or or playing? I don't know. Does that make any sense why he's showing me something, an object flying in the air?
There's a particular bird that I say every time I see one that it's my papa.
Okay. So that's his way of just validating for you that it is him. Okay. Not like the bird's him, but I'm saying he sends that bird. You know how that works. Okay. There's something surveys need to be acknowledging 93 or 39. 93 or 39.
Mm,
Did somebody pass in 93 or was born in 93 or 39?
let me think about that.
Okay. You just go ahead and think about it, and I'm going to go ahead and talk to him a little bit more. Thank you for the heart me's, guys. This is the second time he's referenced somebody's hair. And I'm thinking, I'm not sure if this is curly hair or just wavy hair, but he keeps referencing somebody's, I think, curly hair. Does somebody have curly or wavy hair that he kind of just keeps putting his hand on their hair like that? Or did he at one point have curly hair back in the day? Or wavy hair?
No. I mean, my natural hair is wavy, but there's no significance.
Right. Because every time he's done it, he's been like, he's making me think, oh, it's cute, like a little kid with curly hair or something.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure it was none of his kids. That maybe is on the other side and he's trying to say they're there. I don't know. I have no idea for sure. But once again, just write that down also. Because more so than not, I have so many responses from people after the reading. They're like, oh, this makes sense. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And was able to
Yeah.
do all this stuff. But it's just a quick flash he's been showing me of somebody's very wavy or curly hair. Okay. Is his, I feel a little weird off saying this, but I'm going to ask it like that anyway. Is his spouse on the other side?
No.
Okay. Who I heard Rosa. And if it's not Rosaline or Rosa, it's definitely a strong R sounding name that he's acknowledging. And he applied it to a woman, to his equal, so I thought it was spouse. Okay. Now this reminds you that this could be maiden names also. Okay. Who is an equal on the that he would be acknowledging with the strong R sound? An equal is a sibling, cousin, friend, spouse, partner, that type of thing to the side. It could be like Carrie, Barry, Rosaline, Rosa. This could even, if he's letting me okay this, that it could be like a middle name also for some reason. I want to make sure he's not trying to talk about a sibling, one of his siblings or something like that.
Middle name Ray. I have multiple family members with that.
Okay. What about 63? 63 or 36? Did he have a child born in 63? Or was he born in 36? I know, Bam. I was thinking the same thing. There's that 9 again. I bet you she finds something big about the number 9. Whether it be like, and especially since it came off of, she's got me on mute or pause for some reason, which is fine. She might be looking something up. But I'm wondering, since he showed me his equal and I thought he was talking about a spouse, even if they still were not married when he passed, I bet you there's some sort of, they may have even met on the 9th or September or something like that. But I've noticed every number, even if it's double digit, it either has a 9 in it or it adds back up to 9.
Yeah, the only thing with 9 is September when my uncle died.
Yeah. So just keep all that in mind, because when they get stuck, they try to slip it in there like I won't remember it or I don't realize like it's a 9 thing added. I
Hmm.
really am curious to find out, like, when him and his spouse, were they even married when he passed?
No,
Okay,
they were just together for a long time and they actually had broken up by the time that he passed.
that's fine. Um, and he's not been gone 9 years, didn't pass in '09 or 19
No.
or a 9 in there. Okay. Just really make note of that, because believe me, I he is the one giving me this information and it still circles around that number 9 somehow. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Because he just said Raymond to me again, which is all back to that number 9 again. Now, let's see here.
Yeah, his middle name was Ray. So is my dad. So is my sister.
Okay. Then I think that has, okay. Just, I'm the type when I do a reading, I just want to figure it all out, you know?
Hmm.
So, and your dad wasn't born as 63. Your dad is not 63. I don't know. I could sit
No.
here forever going on with all that, but it will just drive me nuts till I find it out. Hopefully, you can validate that all somehow. Okay. Um, can I just ask, yes or no? Did he have 6 kids?
Oh, let me see.
Maybe. Could possibly be Hythe.
No, he didn't. He
He
had
did not have
5.
5. And you're sure? We sure that he didn't? One of those children never made it Earthside. Like he didn't lose a baby with somebody or something like that. And if so, then I'm wondering, is the gender 3 and 3 or something like that?
It's possible. I don't know.
Okay.
That's never a conversation that I
Yeah,
had.
you're right. I get that. Just keep all that in mind. Let's really try to get him off of this, but he's like very stuck on that for some reason. Okay. All right. He says Charlie to me, which is my sign. If it's not actual Charlie, then it's my sign for him acknowledging dad. Okay. Is there a reason he would acknowledge your dad? Which could be something as simple as he's going through a rough time right now, or is recently having something going on, or maybe it's something, good, like just got a promotion, just retired, something like that. Is there any reason he would acknowledge your dad?
I mean, my dad was the main person taking care of him.
Okay. And I just want to I always double check since I heard Charlie. I want to make sure your dad's name is not Charlie or a strong S or C name. And it's okay if not. He was just giving me that as a sign for dad. Okay.
Yeah, Steve.
Steve. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, that's just his way of like saying, yes, that's the one I'm talking about. Okay. And with you saying that, he was the main one, took care of him, this and that, he just wants, that's their way of thanking them also. Okay. Was your dad firstborn or the firstborn son? Or why is he applied
No.
to number one to your dad? If it's none of
Um,
that, then I want to make sure he's not trying to say one as in like January. Is there a January link to your dad?
no, but my papa, he did pass away in January.
Okay. Okay. He keeps bringing back luck. Luck. So let me ask you, is he trying to say, like, okay, yes or no only, was whatever, and I ain't got this from him yet, whatever he passed from, was it just like off the wall, like out of nowhere or something like that? I wonder if instead of him meaning like good luck, he's like, yeah, that's my luck. I got this, that type of thing. Is that what he's trying to, why does he keep saying luck to me and show me the horseshoe, trying to get across kind of like bad luck, that type of thing, or
No, I
no?
wouldn't say
Okay.
that.
Okay. Luck, lucky, luck. I just have to say this too. I want to make sure he's not talking about when he just said luck. I said that's not making sense. He goes, luck, lucky. I want to make sure there's not an animal on the other side with him named Lucky that he's trying to acknowledge. Just let you
No.
know. Okay. Luck and the number nine is really throwing us today. Okay. He just did like this shock and threw everything through my body, which when they do that, that means something has, and this is what he's talking about. Either somebody has something, which is usually JoJo. Um, yeah, maybe Bam. But either way, when they send that shock and they send it all through my body, that's usually my sign for like whatever they passed from went throughout their whole body, whether it be cancer,
Hmm.
blood, something like that. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. He said, even my eyes, Debbie. So okay, I'm assuming he had cancer. Is that correct?
No.
Going through his whole body. What went through his whole body then?
He was septic, so he just had
Um,
infection through his whole body.
okay. So then he says, even my eyes, Debbie. So, yeah, buy a lottery ticket. It's the ninth. Yeah, that's true. Um, I think whatever this is, the septic, he's telling me even my eyes. So I think it affected his vision. Okay.
That could be. At
Even
the
if
end,
you guys
he
don't
wasn't
realize.
verbal anymore
Yeah.
either, so.
Yeah.
Does he say anything about his career?
Let me see if he will. Hold on. But he brings up towards the chest again. So it's making me think probably he had some sort of fluid or something, which I know is very common with when you go septic, stuff like that. But he's bringing up the chest again. His career. When I do that, he brings up airplane again. Now, if he was some sort of pilot or something, you would have validated that with before. So, did he travel a lot with his job?
No.
Okay. Any idea? Let's just hold off a minute. Is there any idea why he keeps giving me a quick flash of airplane? Is somebody going on a trip? Has somebody gone on a trip recently? Um, does somebody travel with their job or something like that? Did
No.
Well, once again, just keep that in mind. You might not realize maybe somebody's getting ready to go on a trip or something like that. I want to make sure you guys, as a family, didn't go on a trip with him, that he's just bringing up, and it don't even have to involve flying, okay? No, it's not a line jumper. But just keep that in mind, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I've never even been on a plane.
Oh, maybe that's why he's bringing that up. That might be why he's bringing it up. Okay. All right. What was your job? I don't know if this is it. He's not, for some reason, not really coming forward when he's like not showing interest in that. The only thing I see, and it may be me pushing too hard on my end and my brain's getting involved. I seen somebody behind like the wheel of a truck or something, truck or farmer, that type of thing. If it's not him, it's okay. Um,
Yeah, I don't think that would be.
no, it's okay. Okay. Do you want to ask him anything? See, because now he's just kind of standing there looking at me. Is there anything you want to ask? Why won't he tell me his job? Usually they show me something eventually, but he's just standing there looking at me
Yeah.
when I ask that. Is there any reason he would just stand there and look at me every time I ask him that?
No, I think that his job would be something that he's really proud of. So, are his dogs with him?
Just a second. Hold on, I have to do this puzzle piece. Yes, the dogs are with him, but and not one of the dogs was not an L name.
No.
I'm only asking because when he made me think of dog with Lucky, that type of thing.
Yeah.
So for me, this reading is not good enough, even though I know I have him there. So I do want to read you again. Um, but I want you to double check on some of those validations or those things he acknowledged. Um, I keep seeing a white coat too. I don't know what he's doing. Don't know what he's doing.
Yeah. No white coat.
Okay. So what we're going to do, like, I know this is him. I know I've got him, this and that. But for me as a medium, not happy with the reading at all. Okay. And even though it was a free one, I still want to read you again. Okay. At another time.
You don't have to do that.
No, I do, because it will eat at me, because I would like my stuff to fit. And there's, for him to stand there and look at me, just like standing there looking at me, that's usually my sign for it's usually my sign for like somebody's not there that should be, which makes no sense. Why would there be somebody with you on chat? And it may be something as simple as him wanting you to validate that dang 9 or whatever he's trying to talk about. But I do want to reread you again, because it's very uncommon for it not to fit for me. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And I mean, you've watched me, you know it fits. Sometimes we may struggle this and that, but we always usually get right in there. Usually figure it out. Look into the horseshoe thing, see if there's some sort of funny story behind it, or if you wait, was he really a superstitious man?
No.
Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because that popped in my head. Just kind of do a little digging on all this, and let's see if some of it can be validated or that type of thing, and then let me know.
Okay.
But when I get somebody I call them half-ass readings, is what I call these. Then it's kind of like, that's my target. I'm like, now I want to find out why it's not making sense, and I want to know why, what the hang up is, so to speak. Okay.
Yeah.
But so now you're kind of on my list.
Oh my.
Get him and get you, and I'm gonna figure this mess out.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
You are welcome. I mean, there was some things, that would come back and make sense. The 9th of September, the oral issues, you validating that you're taking your daughter tomorrow, da 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 da. But and your stomach issue, But I want more. I want lots more from him. And we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna figure this out, okay?
Okay.
But you're in my live quite often, so
Yeah.
next time you're in and I kind of get a little pull to you, or we're kind of just, sometimes there's not much going on in the room, I'll pull you back up. We're gonna get this Papa Bill. We're gonna get it. No, I'm joking. He's like, I'm here. I'm like, I know you are.
Oh, I appreciate it.
All right. Well, thank you for letting me somewhat connect with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there's always a reason for it, though, guys. Always a reason, and the timing, and we don't know why or what it is, okay? But just seriously double check all that with like your dad, see if he can validate anything that's not making sense. Even if it's, I don't know. Just let me know, if you will.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me somewhat connect with him.
Thank you. And
Thank
I'll still
you.
be here watching.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, Tanya, thank you. Thank you. I'm just, I think maybe I'm too nosy. Maybe that's what it is. But I'm like, I want to figure this out. So, okay. So obviously that was not a normal reading, folks. So, um, I think I seen Angela. Okay. Thank you, Carla. Thank you. I always say like, okay, Angelica is next. Okay. Um, I don't know what the reason is, but when he just stopped all talking and just stood there and looked at me, no, it's not you. It's not you. It's not him. Honestly, it's not me. He knows the reason why. Um, and it may be something, and I'm just throwing this out there. It may be something he just told you everything that made sense, but maybe it's stories or something that you don't know about. And maybe by asking people, maybe it will make sense. Or maybe, I don't know, the way he was standing there looking at me, I just feel like either something had to, usually when I get that look, it's because there is either somebody that is not at the reading or in the room or something like that. The way he kind of just stopped with it. Um, and even though he did all that, like some people may think, oh, I bet Debbie's, a little irritated or aggravated. I'm not. I love it's a challenge for me. I'm like, you're on my list, buddy. I'm gonna get you now. That type of thing. So it will. Believe me, you can ask people in here that this may have happened to. It will all make sense in the end. It's even if he comes back in a reading and does something totally different than what he just told me. It'll make sense. It always makes sense. And I always ask Spirit, why did we have to go that route? And they're like, just because. I'm like, great, thanks. Okay, guys. Anyway, we will get ready and do the next reading. Um, if you haven't already, please make sure you're following me up here. If you're a silent watcher just sitting here, make sure you throw a heart in chat and say, hey, I'm not a fake, that type of thing. No, don't be nervous, Angelica. Or did she say she was nervous? But anyway. Okay, Angelica, can you put a request in? Your grandpa's still sitting there just looking at me. I'm like, what? And he's eating a bowl of soup. I'm like, what? What are you doing? uh, Angela, you're not a. Thank you for all the no fakers out there. It's like I'm just watching the show. I'm like, you could have been the show. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Okay. I gotta clear my brain, Angelica. Now for Angelica. Mods will post the mods will post the information if you'd like to send it and get a reading. Remember, I will never message you first. Never, never, never. So, are you there, Angelica?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hey, KT. I can hear
Okay,
you.
good.
And this is Debbie. I am real.
Hello. Well, I knew he was, but
I know. Oh my goodness. Learn the hard ways, don't we? Sometimes. So,
sometimes.
okay.
Well,
I
no,
don't feel like I need to even ask
I guess.
this, but Who would you like me to connect you with today? No name, just the relationship.
My mother.
Okay. Okay. Okay, let me clear it up just a little bit, clear my mind, get rid of Katie's dad that's just sitting there watching, or grandpa that's sitting there watching me. Okay. Okay, I first right off the bat I get Margaret. Okay, it doesn't have to be Margaret. It could just be a strong M name that she's trying to acknowledge. Okay, they could be talking about people here or people there with them on the other side. Does it make sense? It could be first or last name or maiden name. Does it make sense she would acknowledge a name with the letter M? It could be.
Maybe Martha. I had a step grandma named Martha.
Sorry, let me turn my volume up. What did you say? I'm sorry.
Maybe Martha. I had a step grandmother named Martha.
Okay. Now
And
it
then
can.
her middle name is Marie.
Okay. It could also be just so you know, like the strong M sound is in there, like Tammy or Tommy, that type of thing. Okay.
My Jasmine. My daughter's Jasmine.
Okay.
I don't really.
Kind of get a little more of a pull towards that than I do the step grandmother. Okay. Let me see here. Is there a 7 connection with to Jasmine, or if it's not, it could be to mom or to you. The number 7, the 7th of the month, 7 years, 7 months, 7 weeks. The 7th
Not
of
with
the month. I'm sorry.
not with not with anything that connects with Jasmine with the number 7.
Yeah, that's okay. It could
Now
be.
this month is also, this month is my brother's birthday.
Okay. Alrighty. Then I hear, and it's okay. We'll get past the numbers. I hear 13 or 31. Okay. 13 or
Yes.
31 make any sense? Yes.
31.
Okay.
Yes.
She shows me a, I don't know what she's showing me. I don't know if this is a peanut, a walnut, or a pine cone or something. It's something brown she's handing me. Okay, let me run through that a couple things here. Did she call somebody? No, you're fine, Angelica. Did she call somebody, was a nickname Peanut? Or did she, was somebody allergic?
Yeah, Peanut.
Oh, okay. She goes, see, I'm okay. Don't listen to those scammers. Okay. She gives me my sign for cancer or chemo. Does that make sense to you? If not, hold on just one second. If not, she could be trying, because my sign for chemo or cancer is an instant, quick stomach ache. Okay. You have me on mute, but it's okay if you need to mute me, or, mute your end. That's totally fine. But I'm just letting you know in case you didn't know. If it's not chemo or cancer sign, then she could be saying like severe nausea. Okay.
Okay. Maybe stomach related issues. She did
Okay.
have some stomach issues.
Okay. She's trying to show me, she's trying to tell me something about a head. Let me see what she's trying to say. Okay. She's not filling in much information here. Oh my gosh, hold on, guys. There's a tick on me.
Oh no.
Why is there a tick on me? Sorry, guys, just one second. Ugh. 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 Hold on, I'm sorry. So something about ticks. Why would there be a tick on me? Did you guys just recently have a tick? Something I don't know. Default mom. I'm so sorry, Angelica.
Oh no, you're fine. If you have animals, maybe it come in on the dog.
Yeah,
You
the
never
dog's
know.
laying right by me. Oh my god, and I hate ticks. Ugh. That is one insect that will gross me out. Hold on. He just walked right up here and looked at me right up my leg like, hey. Okay. Now I'm going to feel like there's ticks all over me. Okay. Nothing is, there's a reason for everything. Can you explain to me? Is there anything related tick-wise? Tick-wise.
No, not that I can think of.
Nobody just recently found a tick. It could be something as simple as that. Somebody found a tick on them. Or like somebody, S. Nichols says Rocky Mountain tick fever, anything like that. Little ass.
No.
Die. I hope I don't get. Okay. Was somebody afraid of bugs? Your mom is laughing like, ugh. Okay, I think she's laughing at me. I'm sorry. Let me get back on track.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay. Did somebody have a tick? Like a tick, body tick? We are going to.
I have a friend that has ticks that she was well acquainted with,
Where did this pen come from?
and she's also scared of bugs as well. The friend.
Okay, guys, something is going on here. Hold on. I don't even know where this pen came from. And it's writing in red. The pen I handled was like a big blue pen. That was it. You guys stop. Yeah, I heard your mom go, oh, we're going to make this enjoyable from the beginning, from the scammers, just to the whole reading. Okay. So we've really got to look into this. Your mom is doing something here. Big time. First off, so you have a friend that has a tick that's afraid of bugs.
Yes, very afraid.
I would rather feel my arm getting cut off than this stuff. Okay. Now, I guess so. Like, I don't know what to do with the tick. I'm just sitting here holding it in the paper. Okay, second. Go lay down. Okay. Second, I have no idea where this ink pen. We don't even have these kind of pens in our house. Okay? Because I don't like gel pens. Does that make sense to you? If not,
I don't know.
That's okay. That's okay. If not,
I've
it's in red
been
writing.
having a lot of. Well, she had red hair. Maybe that red everywhere, like reds in my family. Nickname Big Red. Maybe I don't know. I know I'm not supposed to give info. However, and
Maybe?
then
No, I would say
but
that's a
been having.
definitely. And I'm still
Okay.
in with the text. Okay. Red hair, red. Okay. I mean, it's a nice pen. Damn nice pen. It says Sharpie on it, obviously. S gel. You know what's weird? It has an '07. Can you guys see that? Okay. I do need to go flush this tick. '07. Red '07. Did she pass in '07? Did she pass on the 7th? Has she begun 7 weeks, 7 months? Was she 70?
No,
Okay, I'm just
no.
running everything through because at this point, this
Yeah.
ain't spirit talking with me. I mean, it is.
Yeah, the only seven, like I said, would be
Okay.
the birthday.
Was she gone? Was she sick for 7 months, 7 weeks, seven whatever, hospital stay, anything? Just throwing all that out there.
Nothing that really
That's
comes
okay.
up off the top.
That's okay. And I mean, I cannot stand gel pens, but I guess that's what I need to write in. Is there something about gel that she would be bringing this
I've
up?
been recently getting my nails done with gel, and they're tearing my nails apart. So maybe it's a sign to stop.
Maybe. Maybe. Okay. I guess we're going to do this reading in red, I guess, as long as the pen stays up. Spirit needs to bring me more nice pens like this, just not in gel form. I don't like gel. It's crazy. Like my other pen had just disappeared. It was right here. Okay. Okay, Mom, you've made it very clear you're very capable of stuff and that you're totally fine. So let's get back to the reading now. Um, uh, she said rose. Does she love roses? Red roses? Or somebody's favorite name, flower roses?
Um,
What? I bet.
not
Oh, make sure there was not red roses given at her funeral, like maybe one red rose or something like that.
no.
Okay, just covering everything really quick. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. If it's not that, then I want to make sure she's not trying to validate or acknowledge a strong R sounding name. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me get back to her and concentrate. That tick broke my concentration. So, okay. Okay. So, how much? Did your mom have a sense of humor?
Yeah, big time.
Because she just made me say something. I was recapping, getting back in tune with her, recapping stuff. Um, I said, okay, and I was kind of running through my head. And I said, okay, M7, the third one, peanut. But she didn't have me say peanut. She had me say peen something else. And then she just laughed because she laughed with my wording, okay? And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, okay? So what
Definitely a very kinky sense of humor in that way, for
yes.
sure.
Okay.
Gosh, almost embarrassing
No, no,
in
it's
life
not.
and death.
Right? But when she made me say that, I'm like, why'd you make me say that? And she just laughed. You know, she liked having fun. I'm like, okay. My word. Okay. Who's the strong T or TR sounding name? Tracy, Trauma, Truce, I'm hearing all that type of names, okay? It could be just a strong T or TR in the name.
So we call, but she never called, but we call my daughter Teresa as her middle name.
Okay. Okay, before the chick interrupted me, she's getting ready to talk about the head. She was talking about the head. Okay. Did she, and with the way she showed me, either, I don't know if it was Alzheimer's or not, but either way, the way she's showing it to me, there was communication problems probably, whether it be she was in a coma or she was unconscious or something like that, or, where are you going with this, Mom? So does that make sense at all? Before I try to ask them more about it. Was she not able to communicate at the end? Maybe.
I mean, yeah, that does, yeah, it makes sense. So like for the end, yeah.
Okay. Did somebody miss her passing?
Everyone.
Okay. Let me tell you what she said. She shows me, and I try just to word it that way rather than tell it exactly like she told me, because she doesn't mean it this way and she doesn't mean anything by it. Okay. She just tells it to me this way, so I get the message. She shows me her, and she scans across this room, and there's nobody there. Okay. And she goes, she says, I was alone, is what she told me. So that's what made me ask, did somebody miss her passing? Not because she's upset nobody was there.
Yeah.
I've said this a million times. We pass how we want to. There's going to be certain people our souls know and don't want at our passing. And there's a reason for it all. She didn't want that to be like a memory, a last memory type of thing. Okay. So, and also just so you know that you're talking to me. I mean, she's talking to me also, because I wouldn't know that she passed, passed alone. But that's how she wanted it. And I know that don't make sense, but that's how she wanted it. Okay.
It's also good to know because there was fairies in the air, so.
Yes. Okay. Okay, Mom, what else? Just showing me her pinky. Did she do pinky swears with people? That's one of pinky swears.
She was born with an extra pinky.
Was she? Okay. Alrighty. Because yeah, that I was good at pinky swears with an extra one. I'm like, joking around. Oh, it takes all over me now. Okay. Okay. She just kind of keeps giving me all kinds of little different signs associated with the head. So I want to make sure, I really want to make sure I'm not missing her here. Did she pass from a head injury or an impact or blood clot or anything like that? Or is there any reason she keeps focusing on her head for me? Or a head, I'm not sure which one. Does that make any sense at all?
Um,
And this could be even if somebody's going through something now, or she could be talking about somebody that's on the other side of her that passed from head issues, whether it be Alzheimer's, dementia, that type of thing, aneurysm. I mean, it could be many things. She's just not focusing.
come back to the end, maybe because the Martha had the Alzheimer's real bad, dementia actually when she passed with dementia, and it, I don't
Oh,
know.
she did pass from dementia?
My not my mother, the Martha.
Oh, the Martha. Okay. Okay. So she's just trying to say who she's with over there. Okay. What else? Why is she stopping me on March? March?
Um,
March or the number 3? But I'm pretty sure it's March because she took me to see like old ways I used to do readings. I would run through like the calendar, January, February, March, April, May, June. She was the one. So, in my opinion, there has to be some sort of March connection to her, whether it be passing date or maybe something happened prior to her passing that she's trying to say this was a sign and I missed it or something like that.
in the hospital in March.
I'm sorry.
She spent like March and some days in the hospital in March,
Okay.
and then was like released
Okay.
before her passing, like a month before.
There you go. That's probably why she's bringing that up. Um, there a Roger or a pet named R with an R? Because I thought she was trying to show me a pet
Hmm.
with a strong.
No, not that I can think of.
Let's see. Yeah. She points down. She goes, "Yep, rabbit." I'm like, "You said Roger, but okay, we'll go ahead." Oh, Roger Rabbit? Okay, let's talk about this a little bit. Have you seen a rabbit? Lots of rabbits for some reason lately. Or is there something, a rabbit story? Or was somebody a fan of Roger Rabbit? That type of thing.
I had a rabbit growing up, a pet rabbit.
You had a pet rabbit? Okay.
Yeah.
What was that rabbit's name? She's just trying to say she has that rabbit with her then.
Oh gosh, she didn't like that rabbit.
There it is so off today. No, they're not. They're like, "No, I'm not. We're just telling stuff." I'm like, okay. Okay. Just little things. Little things I wouldn't know. Okay. Rabbit. Okay. What happened to that rabbit?
He died of a heat stroke.
Was there a joke about eating the rabbit?
When I buried it, I didn't think we had a dog that we had for a long time, and she actually dug it up, and I found hair all across my yard.
Okay. Okay. So the rabbit got ate.
Yeah, or something dug up, and I'm not sure if I found the rabbit. I just found the hair.
Yep, that's why she brought that up. Okay. Goodness. Was there a fall involved with her passing? Solly, right? That's why it's. Was there some sort of fall, or because she's showing me. This is not the first time I have felt like I'm falling a little bit. Did she have issues towards the end? Like, I feel like there's just signs that were missed, is what she's trying to tell me. Okay? Not by you guys, but like by herself, by her. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, most definitely was signs that she missed, and she refused to go back to the hospital. It was really her last. I'm not going back to the hospital was the last like messages.
Okay.
um,
So, was she dizzy? Did she have dizzy spells? Did she stumble? Things
uh,
like that?
I don't really know if her falling
Okay.
or
Okay. And maybe she never told you, and there's no way to verify or validate this, but I just feel like she had some either maybe just even a simple thing as walking. She had really had to think about it, that type of thing.
yeah, she had trouble walking. She had a hard time towards
Okay.
the end with like walking and stuff for sure.
Okay. So her falling, stumbling type, give me that feeling. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought she was going to tell me vanilla wafers, but then I think she changed it over to ice cream. Was she an ice cream freak? Like, or does somebody really love ice cream? Like above and beyond, and I would love for it to be vanilla, but um,
She loved sweets. I'm sure ice cream was a top one, but I can't really.
yeah, I'm not. I like that's what she's letting me say. Did she make like the best banana pudding for me to hear vanilla wafers at first? But then I just want to. I don't know why she's bringing vanilla with a little bit of wafer sound in it, but then she changed it to ice cream. Okay. Um, did you just get done eating ice cream, or I just keep all that in mind as she's bringing that up, and maybe it's simply her talking about her sweet tea. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
I can't really place anything for it.
Maybe she requested that. I don't know. Okay.
Not like with her.
I'm having a little trouble hearing you. I'm sorry. What?
I can't really place anything to do with like her with the vanilla wafers or anything.
Okay. Having a kind of rainbow, and I don't know why. So I don't know if you've recently seen a rainbow and thought of her, which common thing. If not, keep your eye open. You may see one. Okay. You may get one here.
It's actually raining, so
Is it? Okay. Is there an Abigail or an Abby or a strong A sound?
um,
First, middle, or last? Audrey, Abby. She pulls this into her, so that's my sign for they're on the other side with her. Okay. It could be Abby, Albert, Alan. There's a very strong A name that she's wanting you to know is with her on the other side. And okay, is there not the month of April? Because you already pretty much said she passed in April. But is there a number 4 connection to her? Does she have 4 kids? Did she pass on the 4?
no.
4 grandkids? Somebody just turned 4. 4 years, 4 months. She told me 4. Okay. Hold on just a second. Let me ask her a little bit more detail on that. 4. Now, I want you to remember, I really feel this is being applied to children. The number.
Okay, so
Does that make sense?
yeah.
Okay.
For maybe a birthday in April.
Yeah. She would be acknowledging that too. She just knows that I won't allow it to be like a validation on her passing because we already know that was the 4th month is what I'm assuming.
So, and I was also expecting in that month.
Okay. Okay. That could, and if the child never made it earthbound, that's her way of saying that she's got them. Okay.
But no, because she was supposed to be here, but she didn't like make it for that. But no, no.
You can go ahead and tell that part then, because she's not. I'm not going to get much more off of that. What does the form? What do you think she's trying to say to you?
Maybe that she was there with me when he was born, so I was by myself.
That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Mm, 17. 17.
My birth, yeah,
Your birthday. Is she
birthday.
was she big on numbers? She seems more big on numbers than the average spirit does. Okay. So I don't know if she would remember dates or birthdays a lot. Okay. She also turns at 17. She goes, okay, but also 71. Somebody born in 71? She get married at 71? Something big about 71? Would she be 71? Was somebody 17 when she passed? Anything like that? Okay. Just keep that in mind. She's not too stuck on that. She's just mentioning it, so just make note of it, and it might make sense. Okay. Reason she's showing me a turtle. Was you the type of child that brought home all kinds of animals, maybe, for her to show me turtle? I'm just wondering.
We had lots of animals that I brought home.
Okay. Nobody has. I also just want to rule this out. Nobody has a turtle tattoos or collects turtles. Nothing like that. And you're gonna have to let me know if a turtle just happens to mosey up to you, because I see it slowly just moseying up into your yard. Okay. If so, that's her way of like, hey, this is me saying a hello to you. Okay.
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 Nothing that really matches with a turtle.
Okay. With the me being showing the turtle coming up, I you'll have to let me know if a turtle shows up. Okay, in your yard.
Okay.
Is her mom on the other side?
No.
Her mom is not on the other side.
No.
Why would she be acknowledging her mom? And can I?
She recently moved here from California,
Okay.
and I've kind of cut her off since she's been here. I don't know, lots of drama.
Okay. Just her way of letting you know she's aware of it. Can I double check because she brought me to the A? Is her mom associated with the A name or strong A? First, middle, last, maiden, or
No.
okay. Maybe she's being an asshole. I don't know. I have no idea because she kind of laughed about it. Okay. Yeah, anger. Sully, you're nice. Anger. I heard something else though. Okay.
Uh, there is anger there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
When I went back and I said the A don't make sense, I did hear asshole. So it's all the same. Her just saying, hey, she's aware of the situation. Okay. She's telling me third, but I think I heard Third Street. So I'm not sure if she's trying to tell me where she lived or where you guys lived at some point or um, was somebody third born that she's trying to acknowledge, whether it's you or her.
I mean, my third born was the one, the peanut, the everything, maybe.
Okay.
And then
Wait a minute.
seventh.
Pretty much the way they have me draw it on the paper, I always say they have me pay attention. The way I draw it, I just looked up and it was. Remember earlier when we acknowledged March and the number 3 or March, that's where it was brought up right next to. So let's talk about that. What was the March connection?
Mm,
The March of the number 3. It went from Pinky to dementia to March of the 3, and then
the more we thought maybe I thought maybe the hospital stay.
okay. Your third
March.
born, is that the one you question if she was there with you during the birth?
Yes.
Okay, that's why she brought that back up. That's her way of saying yes. Hospital, even though it's her hospital stay, that's why she brought it back up. Okay, that's just her way of answering you again. Yes, she was with you during that one. Okay.
Now her mom's birthday is in March. I don't know if she's trying to throw me there too. Maybe.
Yeah, no, I
No.
think this part applies
Okay.
to your child.
Okay.
Okay. Who's the strong K or C name she's wanting to acknowledge?
Christopher,
Okay. And who is that?
my brother.
Okay. Well, yeah, she brought that up earlier, though, didn't she? Okay.
Seventh month.
Bringing up again, is he dealing with something? Has he just done something? Is there something going on with him?
He's a mess.
No, okay. Okay.
That besides, I mean, just his birthday this month.
Yeah. But she already, acknowledged that for
Like that.
no
So
reason, so. She just sniffed at me. When they sniff at me, that's my sign for you have smelt them. Or there is a scent associated with them since they're passing that you either associate with them or you question if it is them. Has that been going on since her passing? Either that or you have like something of hers that you smell every so often. Remember her by, okay? But that sniffing is definitely associated with smell somehow, okay?
okay. Nothing off the top of my head.
Okay. Who's the J or G name?
Jasmine.
We already talked about that, so it would have to be something else. J or G name?
G.
J or
There's
G?
no. There's no other J or G name I can think of.
This year, she's placing it beside him, so I feel like this is an equal to her. So I want to make sure she's not talking about one of her siblings or a friend or something, that she's placing that J or G with her. Okay. I originally heard Jackie is what I kind of heard. Okay.
Nothing I can really.
Just keep it ready.
Right.
It might make sense later. Did she drink everything through a straw? Like, did she? Why is she showing me her drinking through a straw? Now, me, I have to drink through a straw because it hurts my teeth if I don't. Either that or somebody always is, like me, and always prefers everything to have a straw in it. Only other thing I would kind of accept with that is if she wasn't able to eat solids and she had to eat everything through a straw. Is there any reason why she would show me a straw for drinking through a straw?
Nothing of significant. Just no, not really. I love how this is sort of challenging.
She makes her teeth hurt. So I think somebody has sensitive teeth, is what she's trying to say.
I have sensitive teeth.
Okay.
Very sensitive teeth.
Okay. Just a minute. Let me give it more. Just want to talk about her passing a little bit. You okay to talk about that some more?
Yeah.
She is kind of taking some responsibility for her passing. Not as in like, I don't think of it as in like OD and nothing like that, okay? What she's getting at, I think she failed she either wasn't taking medicine like she should have, or maybe didn't keep herself in the best of health.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to word this, but she was just kind of like, it's life, life was life.
Yeah.
It. Does she suffer from depression?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because she says it's not that she wanted to pass, but it's kind of like, I don't care. Is that the outlook or attitude she had towards it? Like,
oh yeah, always.
Okay.
Well, for the most part, till the end, and then she was like, I want to stay around, and then
Right.
yeah, she's always had that outlook in life.
thought she was slapping you upside the head. And I'm like, what is she doing? I think what she's saying is it was kind of a wake up call to her, slapped her upside the head. And she's like, oh man, I should have. She's talking. Hold on. Did she or somebody else struggle with their beliefs, spiritual beliefs?
She did, most definitely.
He did. Okay.
Yeah. And
She
is
goes.
she maybe referencing to
She goes. Well, surprise, surprise. It's all real. I'm like, right? Not sure because this was very faint. Is there a coda or a Cody or a coda or I'm hearing coda or cola, or is there a North Dakota connection? I don't know. Dakotas? I don't know. Does it make any sense why I'm hearing coda? This could even be an animal's name that she's trying to say or something like that. But coda.
mm, no?
Weird. She draws it off religion. Just keep that in mind, okay? With a strong K. A second. Did she or did somebody? What's she doing? I think somebody's foot is cut. Foot is cut or sore or something like that. Why is she showing me something with the foot?
Mm, I, there could be maybe two different references, but neither to her.
Okay, who is it?
I broke my foot, but then her brother also had his cut off.
Her brother had his foot cut off.
Yeah. Well, like they had to amputate half of his.
Why is she showing me a cut foot? Okay.
And okay, yeah. Maybe we're gonna go here.
100% that's what she's, yeah. Okay. Who has a heart issue? It's going to my chest for some reason. So I don't know if it's heart or lungs.
Um, she had a heart issue,
Okay.
but then her brother, I'm not
No,
believe he's
it don't have
okay.
to be the brother. She's just acknowledging a heart, chest issue, or lung.
Okay.
She's kind of slowing down on talking to me, so that's probably her starting to slowly pull back a little bit. Let me see if she has anything else to say. The thing teddy bear, and then she's not naming off all these other stuff. Did she? Did she really? I mean, I'm wondering if she was the type that had nicknames for a lot of people. Little nicknames.
Yeah.
Okay. She says Michael to me, which I know she's saying Michael because that's my maiden name. Is there a Michael that she would be acknowledging?
No.
Okay. If not Michael, then wrong M name again, other than what she's already said M name. So it has to be a different one from that. Hold on just a second. This one thing she's kind of arguing with me about. She goes, no, Michael, Mike, Mike, Mike. Okay. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Kind of write it down, make note. She might be trying to, I really do feel like this is over there with her again. I think this might be a friend of hers.
So I had a step grandpa Mike that passed.
Okay. That is her way of saying, especially since she brought it back and pulled it over with her. So just her telling you who's over there with her, stuff like that. Okay. Okay, this I'm sure this is the case, but is her dad on the other side with her?
No.
No. Why is she acknowledging dad, but then making me feel like there's a void there? Let me ask you this.
Maybe.
Did she not
Right.
have a relationship with her dad, or was he not in her life? I mean, did they have a spell where they didn't get along, or
They
what's
had issues. Yeah, she had issues with him.
okay? Now, does he have some form of dementia or something? Because she said out of his mind. Or is she talking about why they didn't get along? Maybe he was like always out of his mind.
Yeah, because he didn't have any dementia or any type of Alzheimer's, so I don't believe it'd be that.
Oh, good catch, Cool Bean. Okay. So I think that's what she was talking about with Dad then when she said like out of his mind. She must have
Yeah,
like I'm sure you understand that part. Okay.
yeah.
She is pulling away. She does say, pulling back just a little bit. She says, corrects me. She goes, I'm never away. I'm always there. I said, right. We all know that. She says, so she like thanks you for like what, things you would do for her in general. And she says, but she brings back that reference again. Like you did as much as you could for somebody that wasn't pretty much, I think she was maybe a little stubborn, wouldn't do that was supposed to be done. Um, were you the only one? I don't even know how many kids she's not even told me stuff like that. But were you the main one? Like, if anything did need done, you were the one that kind of
Yeah.
did it. She laughed. She goes, I would have given up on me a long time ago. I mean, I really, I think she was the type, if she had something in her head, her mindset on something, that was it. There was no going back on it. Okay. Just making me think like that's, she was set on certain stuff.
Yeah, very.
Do you or did she have a tattoo on your upper thigh? Like your thigh? Not maybe, not except, not upper
No.
leg, the upper leg. If not, why is she holding her upper thigh?
She had issues with like veins busting open on her thighs.
Okay. Okay. That would explain why I seen the lines. I took it as tattoo. It was veins. Okay.
It was actually some form of something, but it was a big thing.
Okay. Back it up, but she keeps talking as she's backing up, and it's just little off the wall stuff. Um, she tells me chili. Chili. Does that make sense to you? Was she chili all the time? Did she make the best chili? Or did you make the best chili? Or any idea when she says chili to me as she's backing up?
No.
You didn't just eat chili, you just didn't talk about chili, a conversation about chili, nothing like that.
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
Chili. When they're backing up like that, that does give other spirits, like the next people I'm going to read. I do have a reading here later on, a private one. It gives them the opportunity to kind of jump in and me not realize it's them jumping in. So if that doesn't make sense, it's totally fine. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She is bringing attention to my wedding ring. So I don't know if somebody's gotten engaged or married since her passing, or if there's something about her wedding ring, or maybe even somebody got divorced since her passing. I don't know. Does that make any sense why she would bring attention to my wedding ring?
No. Not like divorce or anybody marrying. Maybe. I don't know. Because I don't know how much we're supposed to say on here.
That's okay. You can go ahead and talk about that. Whatever you may want to say on that, since she's packing up.
Well, I'm sort of trying to, I guess, separate, but I'm not married. And it's
Oh,
weighing in my mind.
okay. She's just acknowledging that is going on. Okay. Yeah. 'Cause after that, she totally pulls back. I'm like, okay. She was just acknowledging the relationship thing going on. Okay. Um. Okay. So just know that she is perfectly fine. Okay. She's still with you, still aware of stuff. She pats her chest as she walks off. That's my sign for love you. Okay. And just know whatever them people did. Thank you guys. Those scammers. It didn't affect her at all. Just so you know.
Okay, good.
And I get this is probably like your first reading or something, and you're not sure and this and that. But believe me, once we're outside of the box and under the, we're not getting that reading and all that, and we have time to think about it, a lot of stuff will make sense. Okay.
Right.
Um, But is there anything you'd want to validate? How did she actually pass? You really didn't 100% like say this is how I passed, Debbie.
Uh, well, she was found by my grandma and her brother, and she was just like, I don't know, they wasn't sure. They set it off as medical issues. She had, heart failure, and that in the March, she also had been diagnosed with kidney failure, um, just a lot of medical issues. But then she also had drugs in her system. So, but that was also, that a known issue. That was a known one.
So that would
But
be why she would take some responsibility for her own passing too.
yeah,
Remember how she did that?
and yeah, and I'm sure, but yeah, it helps because, like I said, there's a lot of speculation after that her mom and brother had made a big thing. So it helps knowing that,
Yeah.
or just that little bit of information just helps. Which I've never had that like thought in my head that she was ever taken purposely or anything, but that was definitely something that was said, and I just never felt that because of all the issues.
Yeah. Yeah. So what was the 31 you said made sense?
I'm 31. I don't know if that.
Okay. And then right after that, she said Peanut. Was that a nickname she had for you?
She had that nickname for my baby.
Oh, your baby. Okay. Yeah. And that's when she said, see, I'm okay. Yeah. She is still with you. Still with you. She's perfectly fine. She got a little chuckle out of the whole ordeal that we were talking about this morning with the scammer. She just got, obviously validated for her. She's like, all the stuff they were saying, like they could do that. Nobody has that one, So, my favorite part was the tick. I don't know what's going on with that. What's that friend? Is that friend still here that has the tick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She used to pull lots of jokes on her and I mean, throw fish on her or always doing something to her, very, and I don't know. So I don't know, but I don't know if it's,
Yep.
I don't
Reading is the first one I've ever done in red. So she could have went about that a lot different. She could have really just said, "Hey, her friend has a tick. Not she gonna make one crawl up my leg."
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
That's just how spirit does.
I'm gonna think on that because I don't know if it'd be her referencing to her because I don't see why. I know she did jokes and stuff with her, and then that happened to you. But I don't know.
That's it. Yeah, and she took my pen. I don't know what the pen went.
Yeah, she's definitely
little things like that. Even if she had never even met this friend, that would be her way of saying hey, she has a friend that has a tick that I don't know. Mm-hmm. It's just weird how it's just it's how spirit does. They just bring up little, So, but just know she's perfectly fine on the other side. Perfectly fine. And she is still with you. How long ago has it been since she passed?
Yeah, she passed last April.
This past April? Like just months ago? Or?
Last year. No, last year.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
The day of the big eclipse. I don't know if you was aware of the big eclipse. That was that was our last day we talked. So that was a big event for everyone.
Yep. 100%. So, okay. Well, I thank you for letting me connect to her. I'm sorry she passed. Sorry for your loss.
We'll do this again sometime.
She's in a much better.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome, honey. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
All right. These readings are a little, I don't call them off. They're just a little slow today. I don't know how to word it, but it's all good. Diane paid. Okay. Let me just take a breather here for just 1 second. Um, Clear my mind. Yeah, she came through good stuff. The pinky, yeah, the pinky, her mom's name. Then she went above and beyond by making my pen disappear. And thank you. The pen switch. I don't know where the pen went. Guys, I have my phone sitting on a little bitty, it's almost like a TV tray, but it's like an end table. Anyway, there's nowhere, it's gone. I don't know. But I loved how it was red. And I think she said her mom was a redhead. Let me see if I can find another pen since her mom took it. But yeah, here's one. I don't like doing. Her mom ain't getting this pen back. I'm keeping it. Yeah, I do too. I love how she came through with Peanut. I killed. Ooh, I can't say that word on TikTok. The tick is gone. The tick is gone. He is sealed in a bottle of water until I get done here. Okay. All right. So if you're just joining, please make sure you're following me up here, turning on notifications. I will never, ever, ever message you. So don't be scammed by people. So, all right. The mods have got the information. I will probably have time for we're gonna call just one more spot if anybody wants it, because I have a private coming up here in just a little bit that I need to clear my mind for a little bit. So just one more spot open. Okay. And then I'm hoping to come back on tonight, guys. Okay, Diane, are you ready? If you are, put a request in. Diane, where are you, Diane? Diane, there you are. Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. A little off today, just a little, not bad, just a little. So, okay, you know how this works.
I sure do.
Who do you want to connect with?
My grandmother, my Nana.
Grandmama. Okay. Okay. I'm sure she did, but she's making me draw something, and I'm like, what are we drawing? And she puts it in my head. Long story short, like most grandmothers, I'm sure she crocheted, probably crocheted or
Oh
knit.
yes. Oh yes.
And she's showing me this crocheted looking flowers, what she's having. I crochet, so she was showing me the crocheted flower. So she just wanted to brag on her crocheting abilities, in my opinion. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. She goes, and we won't even get started on my cooking. I'm like, she's like, she loves talking about herself already. Oh, my cooking. I said, okay. All right. Okay, Grandma, something else. She too seems like a very strong-willed woman. I don't think she put up with anybody's crap at all.
Very much so.
Was she very religious?
Um, it depends on which grandmother you're talking about.
Okay,
The one that I wanted the reading for, I would say she was, but she wasn't practicing.
that's okay. That's okay. She's just trying to get across to me that she believed in my God and
Yes.
God-fearing woman, that type of thing. Okay. Okay. I heard Sandra, and it doesn't have to be Sandra. You know how this goes. It could be a strong C or S or C sounding name. Okay.
Sandra is her niece.
Okay. Who's the diabetic? Was it Grandma or was it Sandra?
It's my Nana. Yep.
That's a little weird here. She shows me her dad, which obviously is over there with her. But then she goes like me. So I don't know if she's trying to say she was a lot like her dad or if you were a lot like her. But I don't know. That was kind of a big mess of a lot of acknowledgments right there. Okay. So, hold on. Let's break this down slow. Without a doubt, she's just trying to let you know she's over there with your dad, her dad. Okay.
Okay.
Do you know any information about her dad? Just yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. She starts running through the alphabet, and she stops me on H and I for some reason. H and I. Okay. So I want to see if he is right off the bat, is he a strong H name or an I name?
Her maiden name was Nightbird.
Okay. Okay, so she kind of validated that. So let's see. What was the other thing? Like me. Who's like her or named after her? Somebody either acts like her or shares a name with her or looks like her.
I don't look like her, but I am somewhat like her.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Ow. I'm hearing opal. Opal. Okay. So if somebody's name is not Opal, obviously I want to make sure it's not a strong O or P sounding name. If not, then I really think she's talking about the gemstone opal.
Is what month is Opal for birthdays?
I'm trying to remember. It might be April or October. Okay, October.
October.
So reason she would acknowledge the month of October.
I know she loved opals.
Opal. Okay. Okay. The reason I know that she said opal and showed me opal is because I too love opals. That's my
Okay.
style. Yes. Okay. I don't even know if we can validate this, but she went like this to my head. Like this. I'm like, what are you doing? I wasn't sure if she was trying to talk about somebody's haircut, like if they put a line through their hair. But then I'm not sure. She'd almost try and kind of change it to a scar. So did she have a scar like in her, I would accept maybe her forehead or maybe in her hair? Or does somebody have that scar or injury like right in this area that she would be trying to just, acknowledge so that way we would know she's talking about?
Not that I know of.
Okay, wait a minute. She just did it to me again. Did she wear Brett's in her hair?
No, if she's talking about her hair, though, there's a reason.
You understand why she's doing that. Okay.
Yes.
You can go ahead and tell us because I don't think if you want to.
She was the only redhead in the family, so we called her Little Red.
Okay, what is it with these reds today and redheads? Okay. It's so hard when they're doing stuff like that. If they're talking about scars or this or that, sometimes they just don't fill us in. They just kind of show us, Okay. She's talking back like me again. So I'm like, you already talked about that. Let's talk about something else. So here's what I'm wondering, and then she shows me attitude a little bit. So the post that you have of hers, is it her attitude?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. She's like, yep, we are proud of it. I'm like, okay.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my word. Wait, she's showing me her at a sewing table again. Didn't she bring that up the other night? Didn't she pop in? Was this the same one that popped in the other night and did the sewing?
My mother did
That
the
was your
sewing.
mom. That was your mom. That's right.
My grandmother sewed too.
Yeah. She was kind of a jack of all trades, wasn't she? She could do it all. Okay. Do you still have something that she sewed?
I have the doilies that she crocheted.
Okay, because she said she still has it. Okay. Her stuff that she made, which I thought she was talking about the sewing, but that's okay. Okay. She tells me December. Does December make sense? Why she would acknowledge December?
December, that was my sister's birthday.
Okay. Number 6? Or is it December 6th that she's trying to tell me? I'm not sure. 12/6, or the number 6, or the month of June that she would be acknowledging?
Six.
Passed in June, or did she pass in the 6th? I'm sure.
Well, there were 6 in my family.
Okay. I think she's talking more about, has somebody been gone 6 years, or passed in 06? Anything like that?
Um,
I don't know.
No.
She's applying that 6 to her kids, or else her siblings. So I want to make sure she wasn't one of 6, or she didn't have 6 kids.
No.
Okay. She's not trying to talk about one of her siblings or one of her children that is associated with the month of June that's on the other side with her, that type of thing, or left still here.
She could be, because I'm not sure what the birthdays were of her.
Just double check that, because for her to keep bringing it back to children, I associated too. She just turned my arrow into a play button. A play button, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that makes me think either do you have video of her, or have you recently played video of her, or have you recently found some sort of videos or audio, something? Does that make sense? You know what I'm talking about? The little arrow, that right there.
Yeah.
Play button. Is it play button? Play button. Does that make any sense why she's telling me that? Or play?
No, I don't have any video of her.
Okay. Play button. Oh. Is she trying to tell me she messes with something of yours electronic? Because when I said that don't make sense, she goes back and she goes, play. And then she kind of giggles. Play. So I think what she's saying, I bet you she's saying I play with you. That type of thing.
Probably.
Okay. Uh-oh. And then your twin sister pops up and giggles right along with her. So I bet you they're over there together and they're just messing all around with you. Are you having anything going on? Lights, electronics, play button, sounds. It could be even sounds or stuff. Are you having a lot of stuff that does that?
A lot of times I'll be streaming, and all of a sudden the streaming will go back to the regular Roku channel.
Okay. And even as you say that, I keep hearing them both giggle like this. So I bet you anything it's them. So when it happens again, just tell them stop. And if it stops, then it definitely is them. I think they'll stop for a little, but their goal, they have, in my opinion, so much fun teaming up together over there and messing with you. That's 100% what I'm getting from them over there. Okay.
Okay.
That's funny. Okay. Okay. I'm not even going to attempt to say this because I don't know what she's talking. I'm hearing a weird G name. Gelda, G. It's a unique or unusual G or J sounding name.
My mother's name is Gail Marie.
No, because I didn't remember that, but I would know that. Geraldine, Gerald, Gerard, Gertrude. Look up some family history.
There is a Gertrude.
There is a Gertrude?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And who are they?
A friend of our family.
Okay. Any reason they would be acknowledging them?
She knew her and she has passed.
Okay. Then that would be why she would bring her up to let you know they're together. They made it. Hi, user. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? Nana. She's going back to her hair. Um, I've seen streaks in somebody's hair. Now, in my opinion, this has to be something kind of like a funny story, or like maybe somebody got their hair done and it like totally got ruined by mistake or something like that. But I'm seeing
I have one streak of gray in my hair.
okay. She goes, that means you're wise. Is her husband over there with her?
Yes.
Talking about him. She says big man. Now I don't know if she really means big man or if he just had a big heart. Okay? But she says big man.
She always made fun of him because after he quit smoking, he gained a lot of weight.
By the way, big man. Okay. She goes, but he did have a good heart. I'm like, okay, I'm sure he did.
Yes, he did.
Did he or her have something with their thumb going on?
Her thumb.
Or I would be okay with their third finger also. I'm almost thinking like it was almost cut off, or let me think about this. Let me look at this. I'd be okay with just a bad infection for some reason.
I don't know.
Okay. They're making me, on my thumb, they're making me do this to the side of my fingernail. Maybe one of them, maybe one of them,
Making you do what again?
they're like, it's like I'm picking at the side of my thumbnail.
My Nana used to dig her one finger into her thumb.
Are you serious?
She used to take her pointer finger and dig the nail into her thumb. That was like a nervous thing for her.
Okay, thumb digging. Okay. Isn't it crazy the stuff they come through with? Things we would never even like think they would come through with. They're like, and I did this. Okay. This is not the first time I've felt this when I've connected with your people, your loved ones, and this and that. Somebody keeps making me think there's a teacher or somebody that was an instructor of something. Who is that over there that keeps trying to come through as a teacher or acknowledging a teacher? And it don't even have to be like, oh, hey, grades 1 through 12, that type of thing.
It's my sister. She was a nurse practitioner. She taught the doctors.
You said she taught the doctors? Is that what you said?
Yes, she would hold classes for doctors.
Oh, okay. Now, was your Nana, was she the one that is showing me her kind of like immobile? I like, I don't know if she was in a wheelchair or just always stayed in her chair. But somebody, it's a female, and I don't know if it's the Nana or if it's the other, but somebody is showing me them kind of just always in their chair or else always in a wheelchair or something.
That would be my other grandmother.
Okay. Bless her heart. She's so swollen for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
So swollen. Okay. Sir Caden. Caden.
My other grandmother's name is Kate. Katie.
Oh, okay.
Her long name is Conchetta.
Okay. Just curious, is that the one that was immobile? The one with the swelling? Okay. It's like, I just wanted to pop in and say hey. I'm like, okay, you're always welcome to.
Hi, Nana.
Nana pushes her chest out to me. That's my sign for proud of you. Okay. That's her way of saying she's proud of you for what you've done in life, or if you've done something even more here recently. But either way, she's letting the proud sign be shown. Okay.
That's something I needed to hear.
Awesome. Awesome. Did you recently go to the eye doctor?
No.
Do you need glasses that you're not getting in?
I'm thinking I might. I had LASIX,
Oh, okay.
and I had it like 20 years ago. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm still okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure you need to go back to the eye doctor, especially if they bring it up from the other side. Is this your mom's mom?
Yes.
Okay. Because she shows me her and mom over there in a joking way. They're like eating popcorn, just watching your life. They're like, it's a show. We could just sit here and watch the show, eat some popcorn, just joke. Me, just their way of letting you know they're still with you. They're watching you all the time. Um, February.
February.
Yeah. I'm almost thinking they are referencing a guy or a male figure that's no longer in the picture somehow. I don't know if they're meaning like, I can't remember I don't know if you've been married or not, or if you broke up with somebody in February or somebody was, does that make sense? Because they're taking the person, which I'm pretty sure is a male figure, and removing him out of the picture in February. Okay.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
The month doesn't, but the removal does.
Hmm.
On a couple different occasions.
wonder if that's February, why they would say February if it wasn't February, unless they're meaning like a love relationship. But I still, that's not good enough for me. So I want to make sure there's not a two connection to that person. February is the second month, that type of thing. Mm. Can I ask if that person was removed because of a second person?
There was one, yes.
Okay. Not sure if they were cheating or what. Okay. Either way, you understand what they're talking about. Second person.
Yep.
Okay. And just a hearing aid. Grandma's tugging at my ear, showing me my ear. So I don't know if I don't think this is hearing related. Okay. I think this is like I hear you related. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you talk to her a lot out loud, that type of thing, but she's just trying to say, I hear you. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Nana is pulling back. And as she pulls back, she does this, opens her arms and like shows me all the family together. You know they're all together. Your people they have came through so good. all this she's coming across as pretty comical a little bit to me because she just keeps saying we watch everything, we just enjoying the show, that type of thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, she's pulling away. Hold on just a minute. She does, what is she doing? She's showing me something rusty. Why is she showing me rusty? Is there a rusty that she's trying to acknowledge?
No.
um you already said her hair was red, we can't go there. Rusty. Just keep that in mind, okay? Rusty.
I don't know if she always used to say keep your powder dry.
Keep your powder dry?
Yes.
What does that mean?
That goes back to the war where they would put the powder in the guns and the powder would have to be dry for you to shoot it.
Okay.
And sorry I said that word, but yeah, they
Oh,
would put the powder in the thing, and then in order for them to click it, it would have to be dry. So she always used to tell everybody, keep your powder dry.
okay. That might be it. Because I wouldn't have gotten everything that you just said. I wouldn't have understood her saying all that. Okay. All right. Okay. So she's pulled back. She's a funny little lady too, but in her own way. It was like a unique kind of humor that she had. That was kind of
Yeah.
yeah. You have any questions at all?
When you said Sandy in the beginning, or Sandra,
Mm-hmm.
was she with her? Because I haven't heard from her in a long time.
Agent Sandra. Now, usually when you know how that works. Usually if they bring somebody up, they're either going through something or they're with them over there, that type of thing. Um, I would lean more towards, yeah, she is over there. Who was she?
She was my mother's cousin. She was my grandmother's niece.
Yeah, I do. I bet you she was. I bet you she is. If not, and you find out she's not, I bet I mean she's probably going through something like some sort of health issue. You know.
Because I was just thinking the other day, I wonder if she's still here.
Yeah. And it might be simply that you were thinking about her, and so she's like, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah,
Wonder you don't have no way to look her up, huh? Find
I
out about.
don't. I don't, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, I really do feel, I mean, really more of a pool that yes, she is over there. Okay.
Okay.
So, but, okay. Any other questions?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Awesome. Well, as always, it's a pleasure connecting to your family. They are just so awesome.
Thank you.
All right. We'll talk to you later, hon.
Take care.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, guys. If nobody else is sent in, then I'm probably going to call it. Yes. Good reading. I just love her family. Don't you guys love her family? Christy was trying. I don't see her in here. Christy is in here. I'm thinking about a reading. That's okay, Christy. No pressure at all, nothing. If you want to stick around and watch some other readings or go look at videos, that's fine too. I do plan to try to come back on my readings at 5, so it'll probably be around 7 or 8 before I get back on. But I plan to do that. You muted me, Mod? If I'm in the room, that's a spammer. If I'm in the room, that's a spammer. Get rid of them. Oh, Erica Creasel. Yep. See how quick they work? Hi, little shorty. How you been doing? I haven't seen you for. Okay, guys. Let me run through this before we get off because these spammers are just spam, spam, spam. I will never message you. I will never ask you to download another site to make a payment to me. I will never tell you that your loved ones needs help or anything like that, okay? You will find me only here and only on this account. So if you will, please make sure you're following, turning on notifications. Good, Shorty. Glad to hear. Yep. Anyways, just don't fall for them scammers. No matter if they have my picture, nothing. You message me. You come back to my account that you know you're following, message me. I will never, ever do that. Okay? Okay, guys, I am going to call it a day because I've got a reading here in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. If nobody's going to send in, and that's perfectly fine. Take your time on when you want to be read because there's always a reason for everything. So, okay, guys, One last chance to make sure you follow me. Turn on those notifications. You have a good day too, Shorty. Try to get back on if you see me. I haven't seen you forever. Maybe I have. I don't know. Seems like it's been a while since I've seen you. Okay, guys. Thank you for everything. Thank you for 111,000 likes. Whoop, whoop. Good job. Yeah, don't send money to anybody. Oh, Shorty, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Okay, guys. You guys have a good afternoon, and hopefully I'll see you here later on this evening. So, all right, guys. Oh, hold on. So instead of putting what? Oh, that's good. We do, even though they're exes, a lot of times we do things for them for our kids' sake, huh? Yeah, Katie. A lot of people did. A couple people got scammed by them. So, yeah. Thing is, the scammers had more followers than I did. I'm like, what's up with that? Always check the following list. Yeah, so. All right, guys. You have a good afternoon, okay? Thank you all for joining me and the little tick in our chat today. Bye, all. Have a good day.